Okay, so first and foremost, you have your Star. This is where the SIMs go into the device. Star is the first device, and the second device is this little box here called an Intel NUC. So, to set up the Star first, what we do is, you get these 4 antennae, screw them into the back. So your 4 antennae are set up there in the back. All they're used for is to boost the signal for the Star SIM cards, that's all. Also, you'll have this adapter, and this white adapter goes into the front of the Intel NUC, like that. Within the box, you'll also have a LAN cable or an Ethernet cable. And what you do with this is you plug one end into the white adapter, the other end goes into the LAN port or the front of the Star. So, simple, straightforward setup. You'll have a blue cable in the box or another Ethernet cable. That Ethernet cable goes into the back of the Intel NUC. So now how this looks, you'll have an Ethernet cable going into the back of the Intel NUC. You'll have the white adapter coming out of the Intel NUC. You'll have an Ethernet cable going from the white adapter into the front of the Star. And last but not least, the other end of this Ethernet cable, you'll plug into your home broadband router. That's it. So once that's plugged into your home broadband router, all of these cables are set up. All you have to do is power them on then. So, firstly you'll have the Star device. Put the power adapter in the back, plug it into the wall, and turn on the switch at the back. For the Intel NUC, again, plug the power adapter into the back, and just take the cable and plug that into the wall. That's it. So quite simply, what you're left with is this Ethernet cable goes into your broadband, the other end goes into the back of the Intel NUC. Out of the front of the Intel NUC, you have the white adapter. The Ethernet cable goes into that white adapter and then goes into the Star. And lastly, you have the power adapters in both. You just plug them into the wall and that's it. Once you have your SIM cards, it's important the way that you put the SIM cards in. So on each of the slots, you can see it very closely there. So the shaved corner is always down to the left when you're putting the SIM cards in. You leave the SIM cards as they're full size. You leave the SIM cards as they're full size going in. So you don't put in a nano or a micro SIM, you put in the full size SIM card. And always make sure that the shaved side or the shaved corner goes in first and it's facing down on the left hand side. Once you plug them in, that's it. You should see green lights and it should be a solid green light on each of the ports where the SIM card's gone into. That's it. Simple, straightforward.